That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem. Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. The guard set is Giddey and White. Buzelis out there with Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. Chicago with the ball, following the miss by Michael Conley.
All the reach you need to throw it. Down there, Vucevic making it look easy.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Shot from 12. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
It's good from long range.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now, here's McDaniels. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Dosunmu. And it's White missing. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. For 3, Edwards. Buzelis grabs the board. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. White, good.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now here's Conley. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Conley. Edwards got 8. Bulls have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Dosunmu's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
McDaniels kicks to Reed. Takes the 3. A nice shot by McDaniels.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Minnesota, they still have a firm hold on that second spot. Strong place to be.
And checking out Chicago, they continue to obliterate expectations because they found a way to get the most out of the guys on this roster.
Oh, smart pass there, setting up Buzelis in a position to cash in.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Now, here's Reed. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line. Really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Pass to Edwards, to the wing on the left. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Another miss by Minnesota. Chicago trailing here. Vucevic finds White. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here is Conley. Last game he had 12. Outside Edwards. Rebounded by Vucevic. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. It's a 3-point game. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. So they knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it. And you could feel that they were playing for each other.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Minnesota making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Williams is checked in. Misses from the corner. For Minnesota, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Conley finds Gobert. And in. Pathetic LU jam.
Great lob and an even better finish by Gobert.
Now here's Williams. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Bulls trailed by 4. Pass to White. Back to Williams. To the middle. Here's Dosunmu. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And the basket is good.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Well, there's some recent news, and now on the phone we go to Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, what's going on?
Hey, Kevin. I've just got the story from the Bay Area and the Warriors trade with the Miami Heat. They're bringing in Jimmy Butler, and with him, his multiple All-Star and All-NBA experience. Butler knows he can be a difference maker and feels that wherever he goes has a championship potential. And they believe this acquisition is a major upgrade on both ends of the floor.
Always some exciting news happening in the NBA. We thank Shams for always bringing it to us. Here's McDaniels. The Bulls knocking down the 3.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Minnesota in the lead. For 3, Edwards. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Over in the corner, Williams. There's the triple. And there is White, and that's good on the assist by Williams. That's now 8 points for Kobe White.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
It's stolen by Gobert. Conley with it. He's picked up by White. Pass to McDaniels. It's up a three. Rebound by the Bulls. Giddey's got 6 rebounds in the game. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And now the Timberwolves on the break. A nice shot by McDaniels.
It's always fun when you can get ahead of the play like McDaniels did there to finish off the break.
Now White coming off a solid outing against Miami. Here's Dosunmu. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Conley. Out to Edwards. Off target from three-point range. From deep, Williams. The rebound by the Timberwolves. From the line, Edwards can't hit. Bulls trailed by 4. For the 3, trains the three-pointer.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Some changes for Minnesota. Mars is checked in, and it's Joe Ingles in for McDaniel. Here's Alexander Walker. 14 points from him the last game against Sacramento.
And you can tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Here's Alexander Walker, and he banks in the lane. Alexander Walker's got his 2nd basket of the game.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
That's tipped. Williams with the steal. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Minnesota making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Now here is Conley. Pass to Reed. Alexander Walker on the wing. Ingles with a screen on White. Alexander Walker hits the 3-point bomb. Alexander Walker's got 7 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's White. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Here's DiVincenzo. No good. Shot missing. Smith with the defensive effort. Carter for 3. Reed with the rebound. Now the Timberwolves with it. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight. Outside Williams. Pass to Carter. Back to Williams. There's the 3. And it's White missing. Timberwolves leading by 5. Over in the corner, Conley. And it's off from 3-point range.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Minnesota with the ball. The Bulls knocking down the 3. Ties to the hoop. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, it's hard to contain DiVincenzo when he's on the attack, which is how he gets these whistles.
Dillingham's checked in for Mike Conley. And the Bulls making a change also. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Kobe White. Now here is Carter. He has yet to score to the right side. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Phillips' shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 4. Jacks up a 3. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Outside Williams. At the elbow, Smith. Pass to Phillips. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Buzelis. His three-pointers off the mark. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. They lead by 4. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Dillingham. Then there's Reed. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Bulls trail by 7. Carter looking around. Here's Phillips. A three-pointer is right on target. Phillips has got his first 3 points of the game.
And you can see the passing ability at his size. Buzelis is all for getting it to his open teammate.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's DiVincenzo. And the layup's good off the glass. DiVincenzo's got 10.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. Pulls up for 3. A rebound by Phillips. Phillips has got his 5th rebound in this one. Carter, the pass to Smith. Shoots over Reed. And it's good off the back of the rim. Man in.
Plays with a bit of a chip on his shoulder. Smith wants to make the defense work.
Pass to Dillingham. Ingles against Williams. To the inside. Here's DiVincenzo. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. DiVincenzo's got 7 points for the quarter. On the wing, Williams. From downtown, and the 3 ball is good.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness. And And it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Takes it off the glass. Reed's got his second bucket.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 7. Reed misses.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Carter down low. That evens the score.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Driving in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Hey guys, arguably the most exciting move on draft night was the Wolves trading up to acquire Rob Dillingham with the number 8 pick. Dillingham is known as the top shot creator in this rookie class, but defense has been something to keep an eye on. So where better to go than an elite defensive team that needed just another player to take them over the top offensively? The Wolves look at Rob Dillingham as a potential point guard of the future to replace Mike Conley Jr., guys.
Yes, a big test. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. Miller's checked in for Reed. Josh Giddey's checked in for Chicago. Here's Dillingham. Carter pulls it in. Bulls have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Here's Giddey. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here is DiVincenzo. He's got 12. Pass to Alexander Walker. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And he gets it to go. Giddey's got the lead up to 3 now for Chicago.
And everyone loves running, especially a guy like Giddey.
Here's DiVincenzo. He hits it from 9. DiVincenzo's got 14.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. A moment now to check out some numbers for Ayo Dosunmu.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Dillingham. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Pass to Giddey. The 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Edwards careening his way to the rim.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
And it's Vucevic missing.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
A 3 for DiVincenzo.
That's exactly how you win a rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
Yep, that one goes. Phillips has got 6 points in the quarter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Javon Carter. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Einad's checked in. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded closely. Alexander Walker finds Gobert. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Clearly the strength of Gobert's game. Tough cover down low.
Pass to Giddey. The 3-ball. Cans it from downtown. Giddey's got 7 points.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
The tray. Minot. Good. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
And it's Vucevic missing. Minnesota's gone 4-7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. Edwards can't hit. Bulls trail by 5. Intercepted. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And again. Minnesota with the triple.
Sweet shooting from DiVincenzo. Really comfortable getting that shot up quickly.
Here's Phillips. Defended by DiVincenzo. Carter with the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on an 18-5 run. And it's sent back by Carter. They recover it. Near the 3-point line, it's Edwards. Rebound by the Bulls.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Timberwolves leading by 10. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Out left to the wing. Phillips, the pass to Vucevic. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Now here's Vucevic. A 32-point game for him in the win against Miami.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Chicago with the ball after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Who's jealous? Vucevic finds Dosunmu. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's White. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Pass to Reed. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
You can't allow Reed to get that kind of positioning. He's got great touch down there.
McDaniels against Vucevic. On the wing, Dosunmu. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 3 assists tonight.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Edwards can't hit.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Dosunmu. Knocks down the 3-ball. Dosunmu's got 10.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
And the wide open shot from Reed, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
1:37 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you got to play freely and with confidence.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 16. Here's McDaniels from down in the low post. It goes. McDaniels got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Bulls trail by 11. Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And slam dunk by Gobert. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
Here's Vucevic. And the Bulls with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 13. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Edwards, no good.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
Pass to Giddey. Just 3 on the clock. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And we finished one half of basketball. The Timberwolves on top, up 11. From Target Center, back in a moment.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
When contributions off the bench make this big of an impact, it leaves the team feeling good. It's a morale builder, guys, in a good way.
Yeah, and you can see the difference in energy level, the activity level. They've been a step ahead the whole way.
And let's switch it up. Here's a look at some of the possible contenders for this year's dunk contest.
The voting process will be wrapping up soon. Finally. Excited to see which players make the cut.
Same. In fact, I might suit up and try some dunks I've been working on.
Of the trampoline variety, no doubt.
You've been spying on me, Ernie?
You don't want to know. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Dante DiVincenzo.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Timberwolves leading by 11. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. The guard set is Giddey and White. Dosunmu is out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. I know that's 3, but I wanted to give you 3 different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked out, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. Here's Buzelis. Good on the triple. Buzelis has got 9.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his 3-ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Edwards. Vucevic with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
White the pass to Dosunmu. Fires the 3. And it's White missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
McDaniels finds Conley. Here's Reed. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Buzelis. Here's Vucevic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Quite honestly, Vucevic is highly skilled at getting defenders to be physical with him. I mean, he's welcoming of contact, especially when he's going up for his shot.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. At one point, they led by 16. Inside, here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score. They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Traps in the tray.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there will be more in store.
The three-point game, such a big part of the NBA. Let's see the best teams at it. The Bulls in second.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
And now Minnesota on the fast break. A shot by McDaniels, no good. In the corner, it's Buzelis. No good with the triple. Minnesota leading by 9. Here's Edwards. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Edwards got 25 points. Pass to Vucevic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Vucevic really, you know, he has the ability to dominate on the offensive end, and that's why he's an all-star caliber center.
Outside Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. 28 points for him.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Boy, you look at Vucevic, and he clearly is a guy that doesn't mind carrying the offensive load. He knows how to get to his spots and hit his shots.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Outside Conley. Here's Reed. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Here's White. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Conley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Fires for 3. Shot by McDaniels, no good.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
And Vucevic kicks to Giddey. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Timberwolves leading by 12. For three, Edwards. They get it back. Takes a three. And that's good. Michael Conley for three. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Mike Conley is one of those guys who simply worked himself into being an outstanding three-point shooter.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's 15 points for Buzelis.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Conley for three. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Vucevic. Over Gobert. And it's Vucevic missing. For Minnesota, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14.
Just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Over Gobert. And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got 4 rebounds in this game. Conley against Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Reed. Misses the three. Bulls trail by 14. Pass to Giddey. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. Giddey's got 11.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Conley the pass to Reed. The three. Chicago grabs the miss.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Dosunmu. Yep, it counts. He's got 14.
That's simply a gimme for a player of his caliber. I mean, the defense cannot allow that.
Here's Conley. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Josh Giddey.
And Conley's a guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for McDaniels. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Edwards. Chicago also making some changes. Williams comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Carter in for Josh Giddey.
And at almost 7 feet, Buzelis is really tough to slow down. And when he's on, there's not much you can do.
And there is the whistle that goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Conley's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot. Part of why he's had such a stellar career.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Reed touched it last. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Saturday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Tuesday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town.
And guys, this is the kind of stretch of the schedule that you dream of. Winnable games at home against opponents you know you have a talent advantage over. It would take a lot for this team to not be successful over this stretch.
Now DiVincenzo. After the missed three from Vucevic. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. Do fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, it doesn't feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all.
Here's Alexander Walker. 7 points in the game. And yes, it's good. Alexander Walker's got 9 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. one point, they led by 16. That one falls.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
From about 16, and it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by White. White's got assist number 5 here tonight.
What the fuck? Okay na reroute.
Pass to DiVincenzo. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
DiVincenzo really setting the tone offensively. Fantastic stuff from him tonight.
Phillips' shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 15. Outside Conley. Gobert with it. Back to Conley. From deep three-point land. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Carter. Conley with the rebound. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And they also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
From deep, Williams. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 5 assists in the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Conley's shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Carter kicks to Williams. From deep. Rebound, Minnesota.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation. Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA.
Nickeil.
It took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills.
Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. And a change for the Bulls. Josh Giddey's checked in for Kobe White.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Good on the shot.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And stolen by Giddey. And here's the break. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Jalen.
God dang. Mga Smith dyan.
Smith punishing that rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw drop for Smith.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
Pass to Alexander-Walker. Takes it inside. That's a 6th field goal today. And that makes him now 6 for 11.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Smith. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 7 points for Smith.
Terrific trip down the floor that time. Jalen Smith ends up scoring down low. You want that ball in the paint and in his hands.
Garza takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
He takes it in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Chicago, they have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And he sinks the second. Minnesota leading by 16. 29 seconds left in the third. Ingles can't get it to go. And Chicago shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
From the arc. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Timberwolves lead by 11. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
We got to now start to anchor down defensively right now. Trust each other and trust the loads. It's not just one-on-one defense. It's together.
A little help from your friends. This is what Billy wants. He wants a lot of communication, wants teamwork. And guys, you were talking during that break to think his team is listening.
Well, you know, you also have to credit the other team. And I always say, you know, they get checks on the 1st and 15th also. I mean, the offensive play calling is having an effect, and let's just see how they respond.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Joe Ingles is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Gillingham, and it's Miller in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Bulls trail by 12. Here's Carter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Carter hits them both. Minnesota leading by 10. Now here's DiVincenzo. Alexander Walker finds Ingles. Really left alone that time.
And the man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Shots good by Miller.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Williams passes to Phillips. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Misses the mark. His 3rd miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. Here's Alexander Walker. And again, it's Minnesota.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Carter dishes to Smith. Pass to Phillips. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
And there's the drive. The shot's good from Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 20 points. Bulls trail by 16. Here's Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
For Minnesota, they've got every shot they've taken so far in the 4th quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Pass to Ingles. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple. Ingles has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Timberwolves.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Garza's checked in. Now here's White. Sweet move. And he lays it up and in. 16 points for Kobe White.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Alexander Walker. A second chance effort. Garza gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Ingles with the ball. Three-pointer. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 11 rebounds in the game. White inside, defended by Alexander Walker. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by White. Vucevic has got 22.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
And there is the whistle. Goes on Kobe White. That'll be his second foul of the game. Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Timberwolves with possession here. It's a 13-point game. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. On the wing, Dosunmu. Bulls moving the ball around. No good from outside. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Count it. Alexander Walker's got 6 here in this quarter.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Pass to Buzelis. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's DiVincenzo. It's all in by the Bulls. Giddey's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Here's Buzelis from outside off the mark. Minnesota leading by 12. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Hits it from three-point range. Alexander Walker's got 25 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Lets it go with the three. Nailed from three-point land. That's now 22 points for Buzelis. Outside Edwards. Alexander Walker on the wing. Ingles with a screen on White. Alexander Walker. And it's Chicago with the rebound. White down low. Defended by Alexander. Walker. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from White. Pass to Ingles. Here's Garza. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
I like to see when guards come inside. DiVincenzo trying to send a message with that hoop.
Giddey kicks to Vucevic. Here's Dosunmu. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves leading by 12. Pass to Conley. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Now that's 17 points for Mike Conley.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Buzelis. McDaniels defended. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Minnesota's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Dosunmu. Giddy against Conley. Here's McDaniels, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, McDaniels wasn't going to be denied there, getting the bucket, and has a chance for one more.
And so it's Giddy with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And that comes off the assist by Giddy. Giddy's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to McDaniels. Down low. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Boy, it's nice to see young guys like McDaniels come onto the floor and make the right play.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And slam. Dunk by Gobert.
What a finish by Gobert, absorbing the foul to earn an and-one trip.
Special K, we know the trade for Rudy Gobert took some time to click, but now it's looking like a great move.
Well, you know, figuring out how to play two bigs in this day and age with the way the game is played, pretty tricky, a slippery slope. And they stayed with it, to their credit, the Minnesota Timberwolves. And once they got it sorted out, Gobert was a force with his defense and his scoring out of the pick and roll. And I think one of the things undervalued in Gobert's improvement is the addition of Mike Conley. They've got a tremendous relationship, and I think Mike Conley's presence has been a real asset for Gobert as well.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Bulls trail by 15. On the wing, Dosunmu. McDaniels defending. That one good for two. Vucevic has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Minnesota's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. The Bulls shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. Tries it from 19. Minnesota with the rebound. Conley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's McDaniels. They grab their own miss. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Dosunmu, shot's good.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
18 feet out, and the basket by Edwards. Edwards got 35.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Pass to Giddey from past the arc. By McDaniels. McDaniels got his 6th rebound on the night. Conley with it. Defended by Giddey. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 21 in the game.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Timberwolves.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
Really like the way they responded, making adjustments from that first meeting this year, which they lost, and came out tonight with a mission to finish off with a 1-1 season record against the Bulls.
Now here's DiVincenzo.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
56 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And Giddey over to help. Ingles passes to DiVincenzo. Another miss by Minnesota. Smith kicks to Carter. Back to Smith. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. Here's DiVincenzo. .26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Giddey over to help. Shot clock at 6. DiVincenzo can't hit it. For 3, Smith. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Rudy, what did the bench do to help you get this win tonight?
They've been huge. You know, they brought us back in the game, and everyone contributed. You know, it wasn't an easy night for us at the beginning, but we kept fighting, and it's a big win for us.
And I'm sure you want to keep it going, man. Congrats. Back to you guys.
Much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Dante DiVincenzo.
Ayan na. Yan, score. Kita niyan. At least may big 3 sila ngayon. Panis, GG.